There's a quiet fear that lives inside almost everyone, the fear of being forgotten. It's not something we talk about loud, but it's there. That thought that one day everything we are, our memories, our stories, our presence, might fade from the minds of people we love. That one day the world will move on and we will just disappear. I think the fear of being forgotten is really the fear of being insignificant. We all want to know that our existence meant something, that we left a mark, changed someone's life, made a difference, or at least were remembered with warmth. We want to be seen, understood, and loved in a way that lingers even when we are gone. It's human. We live in a world that moves fast. People come and go, trends fade, connections break, memories begin to blur. The idea that someone might one day think of you less or not at all can feel like losing your place in the world. This fear shows up in small ways, when someone stops texting as much and you wonder if they already moved on, when an old friend forgets a memory that meant everything to you, when a person you love starts building a new life that no longer includes you. There is an ache in realizing that moments that changed you might be just moments to someone else. That what was unforgettable to you might not even cross their mind anymore. We chase legacy because remembrance feels like validation that our lives mattered, that we weren't just passing through. Every creative work, every act of kindness, every relationship we pour into is, in some way, an attempt to be remembered. We write, we record, we share, not just to express, but to leave proof, proof that we were here, proof that we felt deeply, tried hard, and cared about something. But maybe the real beauty isn't in being remembered forever. It's in impacting deeply, even if only even for a while. Maybe the point isn't permanence, it's presence. The truth is, everyone gets forgotten eventually. Even the most famous names, given enough time, fade. The world keeps moving. New generations rise, and life continues. And maybe that's not as tragic as it sounds, because the goal was never to be remembered by everyone. It was to be felt by someone, to have moments where your existence touched another person's heart. Those moments might not last forever, but they were real. And maybe, just maybe, that is enough. What helps ease that fear is understanding that forgetting is part of life's natural rhythm. People forget because they are busy living, the same way we forget others sometimes, not out of malice, but because we are caught up in our own stories, in our own lives, in our own chapter, in our own books that have yet to be written. And that's the beautiful irony. Even as we fear being forgotten, we are constantly creating new memories, leaving small traces of ourselves in the people we met, the things we say, the love we give. So, yes, the fear of being forgotten is real, but maybe it's not something to run from. It's something to understand because it reminds us to live deeply, to love fully, and to give freely. To be the kind of person whose presence changes others in quiet, lasting ways. One day, the world might forget your name, but the energy you gave, the laughter, the kindness, the warmth will echo in ways you will never see. And maybe that's what it really means to live a life that can't be forgotten.